Hi, Tony from FARMOOR Koi. Well, today I am going to a fellow YouTuber's to have a look at his pond build. So that's going to be interesting and social. Yeah, looking forward to it. So I'll see you when I get there. See you in a while. Oh, I'm here. Guess who I'm with? Guess what YouTuber I'm with? Yeah, you know who that is, don't you? That's Big Betty. And I'm with Vince.
How we doing, people?
Yeah, so I've been round the back. I'll show you that in a little while, but I've been round the back looking at his pond build. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Really good.
Shiro at the back there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So this is all his bigger fish being stored in this pool at the moment, and they are looking great, I have to say.
I got to admit, I am happy with how well they're coping out here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're looking wonderful. Oh yeah, and there it is. That's the little Shiro on. Well, it's not little.
Nope. Breeder is Canico on that one.
Yeah. So there you go. So I will get back to you and show you a bit of the bit of Vince's pond build out the back, because it's really coming on well and it is going to be brilliant. Oh, there's the little Mexican just there.
That's the rat dog at the moment.
There it is.
You doing? Huh?
So I'll be back in a minute.
Because it was still, from what I can work out, it was still. There's the content.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, the grey hairs he's put on me since it. Oh.
This is Vince's pond build, and I am sat in what is going to become his porch, I suppose. What do you call it? A conservatory, and looking directly at where the window's going to be. That is going to be lovely to just sit there and watch those fish cruise by. And so yeah. So all of his block work is up. That was really nice of the gentleman. I don't know his name, but
Stuart Shuttleworth
to do this. Yeah, it's looking good. Bottom drain going to the drum, and there's the returns, and I think that down there's your skimmer.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
I've got to go up in the loft and actually dig it out, but to start with, I'm not going to put my original 4-inch skimmer on there that I was using. I'm going to be trying the mountain tree one.
Oh, I know the one that's got like fingers.
The Doobie Firkin in the middle that you can you can spin.
You can adjust it, can't you?
Well, the way I was looking at it, if I've got that one running, then Susan doesn't have to worry about switching this off or switching that off. She can just turn it round and shut the fingers off on the old skimmer, and then she can still feed, because it will still, from what I can work out, it still takes water through it, but it stopped the feed from going down. So that's the plan. But if I don't get on with it, I can then take that one off and put the original one back on there. So, but yeah, then, 2 3-inch returns. So all we're going to have is two small pipes that will come straight across the top of the coping into the pond, and that will be it.
And then the back of the pond here is going to be boarded off, and he's going to have a
clear roof
nice
on top.
clear roof on top.
And this bit here that you can see won't be here. There'll be a gap between this roof and this roof.
So you're shortening that back.
Yeah.
And then
this area here
and
that
then
you stood on and down across there to the gate will be artificial grass.
Yeah. So
don't ask me what I'm putting on the capping yet, because whatever we use.
I was going to ask you what you were going to clad it with on the outside. Are you going to render it, or?
Well, I wanted to render it, but Susan wants to get some of that plastic cladding.
Oh yeah.
In black for the bottom and white for the back wall and across the long block wall.
Yeah. And then this side here, where the window is, and the side of it, in the winter you'll be able to close it in to the roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some panels.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, they're gonna love it in there, Vince.
So
yeah, they will. They will.
It will be worth it once it's all finished and up and running.
Yeah. So is there any change in the gallonage from your old pond?
There will be a change. There will be more, because I've taken more that way.
You've gone out that way a bit further.
Yeah, because originally we came from that corner to about here.
Oh, on an angle.
On an angle. So you've got a big wedge down that side that I've gained.
Yeah. And then that window over the back there is the window into Long Block.
Yeah.
The famous Long Block. And you can...
it was clean until I started putting my dirty hands on it in the other side the other day.
And you can see through there all of Vince's mugs, his mug collection.
Yeah.
So
and I filled the last gap the other day with a cloverleaf cup.
Ah. So we'll pop in there in a minute.
Yeah, you crack on.
Yeah, so Vince and Susan's been having all this building work done, and I reckon they're heroes for that, because my wife's banned me now. But the amount of dust you get from it, but it'll be well worth it in the end. There's Vince's IBC. Little ones in there, and of course all of this would usually be absolutely pristinely tidy, but you can understand it with what's going on at the moment. That's his Acer there.
Once that comes out, I'll move the bed round, and then I'm going to put a pom-pom tree in.
It's a beautiful Acer.
Yeah, a good few years old, that
Mine are confused. I've got 4 Acers, and they're in the enclosure of the heated pond, so they don't know whether it's winter, summer, or what it is. They started losing all their leaves. And then this is Vince's two-side tank, and there's some gorgeous fish in there. And right at the window there, look, there's the champ. There is the...
I'm surprised you can see through the window with the dirt on it.
Yeah. But there's the Deutz champion from the National Koi Show this year. Beautiful fish, and look at the growth it's put on it. I like that kikishui as well. And a golden corn.
A New Forest Koi Farm golden corn.
Yeah. Oh, it's not focusing now. Akamatsuba. Gorgeous. Have a look in from the top. Look at those. They look fantastic. And all of Vince's baby's tears, isn't it? Or mind your own business. Same, yeah. Different names for it, isn't there?
So you've got Mind Your Own Business, and you've got 2 ferns, and I mean, all this growth from this Mind Your Own Business has been this year. But yeah, that fern that is going absolutely nuts started off a little plant that I pulled out of a wall,
Yeah.
and then stuck it in the shower.
Yeah.
And you've got this one this side is
Looking great. And then there's these little bonsais that Vince is doing.
yeah, that one is a Jewish pine. That one's from seed. But these are all little gold crests.
You know, when I was a kid, I can remember my mother bought me a bonsai kit. And you got these little seeds, and I never got one of them to grow anywhere near the size of that one. That's tiny, but nowhere near that. It came up as a seedling, then shriveled away and died.
I think I had about 8 seeds, and in total I had about 4 plants. I think Rocket Boy's got one. This one is Becky and Liam's. They forgot it last time they were here. They can take it back this week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start shaping this one.
Yeah. So that's the toadstool tank. This is air source heat pump that does his Growon in the long block.
Currently not on at the moment.
So yeah, so the famous long block and the famous mug collection. Look at those. And up there as well. And I suspect there's going to be more coming in yet.
Well,
But,
you've got those two there. They're koi clubs.
Yeah.
So from there backwards is all different YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And then from the Black Muji Mono koi mug there to here are all dealers and companies.
And of course, the best ones are just up there. Look at that.
Both green and orange versions.
Yeah. That's quite a collection, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Brilliant. Fantastic. And I'll tell you what, I really like that pink flamingo. I got a feeling when that went on, I sent you a pink flamingo key ring. And then in here, this is the Growon. Vince has just put some mealworm in or something.
No, that's Damaris.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're getting excited about it. They just don't like me stood here.
Yeah, it's the only problem with them, having them in here. They don't get a lot of movement around them.
No. But if you stand still long enough,
Yeah.
they get used to you, don't they? And they're used to voices, because you're yabbering along.
Oh, yeah. They're used to voices.
Yeah,
it's the movement more than anything.
They hear you yabbering away and waffling away all the time, don't they? But yeah, there's some lovely little fish in there.
Oh, there's all sorts in there. There is absolutely all sorts in there. From Shurot series, Beckos, Max Cowbackies, Giddy Shiros, Deutsch Goshki, Normal Goshki, Deutsch Jan Tanishki, Benny Kiko, Benny Kamonru, Dinri Shisuis. There's quite a few Dinri Shisuis in there.
Yeah. I've definitely got to build myself a bigger Growon.
And like I say, even though this looks small,
Yeah,
it's 4 foot deep.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Coming round this way,
Is what I'm calling the twisted bioreactor.
this is all part of Vince's new pond build. This is going to be the big biochamber, and well, my word, he's going to get some media in there when it's up and running. And I think are you going to put an air
Yeah.
dome or ring or something down the bottom there, where that recess is? Oh yeah.
is an old aerated bottom drain dome.
Yeah. That's
was in-
that's the old spindrifter type, isn't it? Yeah. I think
Yeah,
so.
very similar.
Yeah.
But that's what I had in the bottom of my bio bin.
Yeah. So that's going to go in that
That recess,
recess in
down
the bottom there. So there'll be plenty of air to move that stuff about, and then
Well, you've got that is a Evolution Aqua ET120.
yeah.
So that's going to be plenty enough to move the media in there.
Yeah. And then above, sorry Vince, but above, there's going to be another group of them, yeah, isn't there?
Yes.
Another three in this space
Another
here.
step of 4 there.
So the whole of the biochamber is going to have this as shower above it. What are you going to put in the shower then, Vince?
Well, you've got CSM from the shower that's out in the front hall. So all of that media will be going in there.
Yeah.
And then if I've got space, I've got some old CSM round at Stewart's that he's given me. And I've also got Alpha-Grog that can go in there as well.
Yeah. So there, you can't see well, you might be able to see the one at the back, but that's one of the returns, and that's the other return to the pond.
2 3-inch returns, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of 3-inch pipe in each one that is just completely slotted.
Yeah.
And that will literally be
probably
the return.
slotted with a machine like that, I should imagine.
Yep, that's the one.
And then down here, that's from the bottom drain.
That's bottom drain.
And
So,
so
that bottom
the-
drain will go into a T-piece slide valve drum.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, from the drum you'll have the 20,000 pump that will go straight up and over the shower.
Yeah.
And then the skimmer, which is behind the bottom drain one, that will just go 4 to 1.5 rubber
Yeah.
to the 10,000 pump, which will then go through the Tempests, over the shower, and then back to the pond.
So I think Vince is having a Filtro
Yeah.
drum, which is being refurbished.
Yeah, it has been refurbished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I bet it's like brand new.
It doesn't look like brand new from the outside.
No, it might not look
but
like it, but I bet it will work and operate like brand
From
new.
the inside, it's got brand new screen.
There's Vince's switch box. Not something I tend to favour for my own reasons, but I prefer just to unplug something and it's out then, isn't it, and
Yeah.
away. But
Well, this one won't be going
But-
anywhere
but-
because this is a panel that my partner
your
made.
dad made, yeah.
And,
Yeah. Mind you, that is a nice big switch box with plenty of room in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, wait a minute, did I see one somewhere? No, maybe I didn't. But some of these switch boxes you
Talking
buy,
about the Blagden ones.
the Blagden ones,
No.
oh,
Yeah.
nightmare. But
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
But yeah, this one, it's got power cut off, and it's also got an RCD on it as well.
yeah. So brilliant.
But yeah, pretty much everything's hooked into there.
And this side, the filtration for
The Growon
the
on
Growon
tank.
on tank, we've got a
4-inch bottom drain
yeah.
into the Easy Pod.
Yeah.
From the Easy Pod straight into the Biochamber, which
Yeah.
is 110 litre water chamber with about 80 litres of K1 in there.
Yeah.
And mixed plastic media. And then goes from there to the pump that I'm going to be changing. That's a 4,000. We'll be putting a 6.5 on there. And it goes from there through the upthrow, through the air source, back. A little bit goes through the plant bed, and the rest goes over the top
Oh,
of the.
and then over to the shower.
In that shower, you've got one complete 15 kilo bag of alcohol.
Yeah.
Checked
Fabulous.
for leaks, no leaks, so it was then all sealed, insulated, and now I don't need to touch it.
Because when you redone this, you had a couple of leaks, didn't you, at the bottom?
Yeah.
I can remember you sorting it out. But no, they're doing fantastically well in there.
But
Really
considering
good.
that liner is actually joined all the way down the middle,
Yeah,
I don't think it's doing too bad.
no. So this is obviously heated by the air source heat pump. Is this room heated at all or not?
No, not at the moment.
No.
Not at the moment. I've got 2 bits of polycarb that I put over the top
Yeah.
at night. But I do plan at some point in time to get a diesel heater in here.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's some fantastic tubers on up here, all round. I ain't going to go around and name them all, there's too many.
Yeah.
But there are some fantastic YouTubers.
Oh yes. So if you see any that you don't recognise, go across, give them a like, give them a subscribe. Tell them Tony and the Twisted One sent you.
Yeah. And of course the best ones are just there.
And they, remember I was talking to you about Peter?
Yeah.
So there's the prototype 1 or 2 that came on it originally.
Yeah.
And then he had this one made up for me because at the time everyone knew me as Twiz. So yeah, he then did me this one to replace it, handmade to order.
Yeah. Actually, before I wind this up, I've got to ask you that. It's Twisted now, you just mentioned Twiz. How did it all come about?
What, Twisted and
being called Twiz?
When I was on the forums, I used to sign off any post that I made with Twiz, which was my nickname at the time. It was short for Twizzle, which was the character I had in a computer game. And at the end, I always used to put a little devil emoji. But for that devil emoji to go up, you had to do a double dot, Twisted, and a double dot. And then it just went from there and I became Twisted Twiz. And then when it come to doing the YouTube channel, I was like, I didn't want the Twiz bit in there, but I was like, Twisted Toy, and that was how the name came. It was just progression or evolution of me.
See, I'm just boring. My YouTuber name is just after the village that I live in.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah.
Look at Andy, Derby Coy.
Yeah. Oh, he's going through a rough patch, isn't he? Andy.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he does find something soon.
Fenland lass.
Yeah.
From Fenland, you know, so
yeah.
Humber Coy.
Yeah.
West Brom Coy. So you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
Yeah. Just think I should have had something like I mean, we got Rocket Boy, haven't we? You know.
Well,
I should have had.
Rocket Boy was an evolution thing, wasn't it?
I should have been
as we know, he is my favourite space cadet, and that was where it came from. Was one day on the group, he's like, I've insulated all my filters, and literally he'd gone round every filter, every tank, every bit of pipework in that silver bubble wrap stuff. And I turned around and said, you've got more fucking silver there than they have on Cape Kennedy.
Well, my whole pond is covered in it now.
Rocket Boy, and that's where it come from.
Yeah.
Was the fact that he
love him. I love Dave. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
And if you don't know about where the fuck you've been hiding. Yeah.
I stole Dave off of Vince one day, and we went off to the Junior Koi show, and I have to say I had a great time with him.
Yep, he's a cracking lad.
He was lovely.
And he's pushing now to get to his 1,000 subscribers. He's almost at 900. So
so am I.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's funny. I just started. It's funny because when we was at the Junior Koi show, Dave done a little piece to camera on my vid, I think it was, and he said, and of course, Tone and I have got more or less the same number of subscribers. We've got 700 and something. I said, no, Dave. And he said, what? I said, no, Dave. I said, I'm in the 800s. But since then, he's overtook me by leaps and bounds since he's been putting some content out.
Yeah, see, and that's the key.
Yeah.
Content.
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 Yeah, yeah. So you never know. I might get some from this.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Hope so.
Don't insist on it, but it's nice if you do.
Yeah.
So there you go. So I'm gonna just turn the camera around a minute. I'm not going to tell you too much about this, but this is take 2. I'm just going to wind up. I've had a fantastic.
He's chatting away to the screen, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, them numbers ain't moving.
No, I've had a
Did you press
fantastic
record?
time
He's
here.
like, yeah, and I don't think you have.
I thought the bugger had pressed it just now, but it wasn't him at all. It was me.
State of
It's
my
always
hair.
me and technology, and I've made him go grey.
Oh, mate, the
Since
grey
I've
hairs
been
he's
here,
put on me since it. Oh, my
Close up.
word. Extreme close up, but absolutely awesome few hours.
Yeah.
And like I say, he's on his way to his 1,000 subscribers. So's our Rocket Boys. So come on, guys, get out there, give them a subscribe, get them to 1,000 subs, get them to join the club.
That's kind of you, Vince.
Mate.
Thank you.
Mate, all they've got to do is content.
Yeah.
Content.
That shaking of the camera then was because he hit me on the shoulder.
Yeah, you're just showing your age, that's what it is.
No, it's been
But no,
fabulous.
it has been a great...
I've seen all of Vince's build that's going on, and all of the stuff that's here already, and so on, and it is fantastic. Given the space he's got, he grows
Honestly,
some fantastic fish. And
compared to what you see on camera, realistically, how much space have I not got here?
next to none, really. I mean, it looks actually quite big on camera compared to being here for real, but
once the
small is beautiful.
yeah, but once that pond's finished, I mean the pond build's finished, and we've got the patio in,
Yeah.
we will definitely have a lot more room than what we had beforehand.
Yeah.
That's for,
Your
that's for
pond
sure.
will be fantastic, and I'll tell you what, your fish are going to love it.
They
They
fucking
are
better.
going to carry on growing, and you're going to have some more really nice fish.
Well,
and I can see some more trophies coming from shows.
I hope so, but you never know. You never know, do you? It all
No.
depends on who's judging and whether they got their leg over the night before, isn't it?
Well, that's true. Yeah. As long as they ain't got their leg over me. Most of the judges are male, aren't they? Anyway, with that,
We'll catch you later.
We've had some great fun. So,
as always, guys, I've been twisted, guy.
And
He's made me go grey. You lot out there know you're great.
and I've been FARMOOR Coy. Don't forget that FARMOOR Coy. Twisted, he knows everybody already. Man, there's always somebody new out there.
Oh
isn't
yes.
there?
Oh
Somebody that you can help.
Yeah.
So please, if you would like to subscribe, if you like this content, please subscribe,
Go and hit the button.
like, comment, and I'll try and answer all the comments,
Yes, you should answer every comment.
and share. So please do. So it's goodbye from me, and it's
Goodbye from me.
bye for now.